Now we got the tender, or the boiler shell, basically in two pieces. It's just about right. Not bad for a first shot. Of course, I'm going to have to take and cut out a little bit more of the underneath here with the Dremel, and then get her glued back together. And that pretty well concludes Resurrecting the Dinosaurs 2.7. Until next time, howdy, and welcome back to Resurrecting the Dinosaurs 2.8. In today's episode, we're gonna get this setting down. I've got the boiler shell back together. I've used pieces of strip wood to provide strength between the seams, or between the two pieces. It's a simple plastic boiler, so you know the plastic will weld with simple MEK based product such as Tester's liquid cement. I have to take just a little bit more out to fit that motor in. And that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, that's really all that took. She probably ought to go right down on it now. Get a little cleaning out done in here. Alright. Yeah, it might take a little bit more work there, huh? Sometimes you just got to make it a little bit whiter. Alrighty. If you're worried about marring up the shell, that's not a big deal. Oh, yes. Okay. We're right on the money here. We just need to get it to come down just a little bit more. So I've got a couple of nibs in there I need to knock out. Alrighty, and with those few adjustments, we've got the body shell on, and we're ready to start doing the putty work. And here I just use Bondo glazing putty. It can be picked up at any Walmart store, any auto parts store. This is a glazing putty. This is similar to the Squadron Green you would buy at the hobby shop. It's basically the same stuff. It's just a creamy putty. The difference is this is red, the Squadron Green is green, or the Squadron White is white. They've got contour putty from Tester's, and you can use that as well. You can also use a two-part epoxy putty that you can pick up from Micromark or any hobby shop. You know, just about anything will work in there. So what you want to do is just cover up that seam and get it smoothed out. Very simple. You just squeeze a little out here. Of course, this one deal is several years old. It doesn't take very much to start filling in the gap. You're going to end up sanding off and filing off far more putty than what you're going to leave in there. I love doing plastic surgery, don't you? Just call me the doctor. Very easy stuff to work with. Put that in there. We got to let it harden up and dry and everything else before we can actually work with it. Okay, got a little hole here I want to cover up. Alrighty. And that brings us to the conclusion of episode 2.8. In 2.9 we're gonna where we will take and start doing our sanding. And get this thing nicely contoured and get it to where we can actually mount it. We'll also be adjusting or sizing up a weight to put in here so that, and of course modifying that weight in such a way that we can get it to screw down to the steam chest, and it'll hold everything in place nicely. There's also a couple of mounting bosses back here on the back of the frame, which they do come in, and this is one of the things I was hoping that I would get right. I'll be able to screw up into the backside. So it's the body's going to be, or the boiler shell is going to be well secured to the frame. It's not going to be a cruddy job. I can see that. It took us a while to get this far, but we're getting there. Until next time, happy railroading.